Hello, you're listening to Yellow King Film Boy. Quentin Tarantino has been on the awards season journey of late, going to the BAFTAs, SAG Awards, the Oscars of course coming next week. He has been doing quite a few interviews. He obviously has high hopes he could possibly get an Oscar next week, maybe as director and more like for his screenplay for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. David Letterman, the former Late Show host, has appeared in an interview where he tells a story about how Tarantino once threatened to beat him up, and specifically with a bat. Letterman said that while he was hosting The Late Show on CBS, he was interviewing a famous actress who at the time was dating Tarantino. Letterman on the show made fun of the actress for dating Tarantino, making out Tarantino to be a movie store nerd and basically saying, "What were you doing with him?" He states, "He was a self-described movie nerd, so I'm joking about how this glorious movie star is dating this little squirrely guy." But apparently when Tarantino saw the interview, he went ballistic. According to Letterman, Tarantino called 2 days later and said, "I'm going to beat you to death. I'm going to kill you. I'm coming to New York and I'm going to beat the crap out of you. How can you say that about me?" The phone call continued to escalate after Letterman asked Tarantino, "How do you want to do this, bat or fists?" Letterman said Tarantino chose a bat so that he could beat the hell out of him. "There was no cooling off," Letterman said, "it just kept blowing up." It wasn't until years later when Tarantino was visiting The Late Show to promote Inglourious Basterds that the two men confronted one another face to face. Letterman said he went to Tarantino's dressing room to try and smooth things over before their on-air interview, but he ended up telling the director, "I believe you owe me an apology." Letterman said Tarantino's publicist pushed him to apologize, which he did. So will this help or hinder Tarantino's chance of nabbing a Best Director at the Oscars? It shouldn't do, but Tarantino and violence in movies has always been a subject that has dogged him throughout his career. It seems unfortunate timing that this interview is released only a week before the Oscars, when Tarantino probably has his best chance of winning an Oscar. What do you think? Will Tarantino finally get a Best Director at the Oscars? Does it really matter? I mean, are all award shows just a load of old nonsense? Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and press the notification button if you would like to be notified of videos when I upload them in the future.